Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is day 3. I've got some really amazing information for you today. I'm going to give everybody a chance to pop on. And sis, could you give me a thumbs up? Oh, I look clear today. Can you see me and hear me? Okay, great. Awesome. Yay! So excited. Oh, praise God for good internet. I live in the middle of nowhere and it's a struggle. I never know what I'm going to get, but I try to just be grateful in all things. Not always easy for a very driven and focused perfectionist. All right, we're just about to get going. So let me put up my here. All right, we got that going. And can't wait to see you guys on today and to take what we've been learning so far and to now create a 30-day plan. And don't let that scare you, because really by taking 15 minutes a day, it really, really, really will work. Trust me, this is where I started. I'm going to share a little bit more about my story today so you can see how this very thing that I'm teaching you right now absolutely changed my life for the better. All right. So as a reminder, we have a few announcements. First off, if you haven't already, please be sure to register and claim your free workbook. It is amazing and it walks you through step by step, and you have it forever. You can use it over and over again, which is what I've done, and it's made such a huge difference in my life. So I'm making sure. We are on page 16, which is day 3 for those who have the workbook. But if you don't have it yet, you can still claim it. It's still available up through Friday. So make sure you get your free copy. It's beautiful. Please participate and share your questions and comments. I'm trying to get on there and respond and make sure that you're getting the support that you need. Teamwork really does make the dream work. And surprise freebies, which we will tell you all about on Friday. It's going to be really amazing what we are giving away. All right, here we are. We are almost halfway through. This is Wednesday, and we're going to create a 30-day plan based on the small bits of time analysis that you did yesterday. So hopefully, if you did your homework last night, you have your 15 minutes identified, and we now know which area we want to spend it in. And today we're going to write a really clear plan so we can implement it over the next 30 days. We're going to leave this week knowing. So we've learned how to assess our life balance, and that's an activity that you can do over and over and over again. Just to, I'm trying to make sure if I see any comments. If I don't, I've got like several devices going on, and this is new for me. So if I don't get back right away, I apologize. I am trying to make sure I'm getting back to everybody. Nope, I don't want to play that. I'm trying to make sure if I see. Sorry about that. All right, technical issues. All right, so learn how to assess your life balance. And then we found 15 minutes, small bits of time yesterday. Today, we're going to put pen to paper and create a 30-day plan that you're going to be able to kick off tomorrow. Hi, Penny. Oh, thank you. It feels a whole lot better when the internet actually works. It makes me happy. And the main objective of this entire event is to help you escape the beat up loop. I have been in the beat up loop for so much of my life, and I'm going to share a little bit more about that today. And it really was painful. And it really, I hate that when that little inner bully zombie is telling you that you're not worthy and saying all these mean things to you. And if somebody else said that, we wouldn't talk to them anymore, but we take it from ourselves. And I really want to help you get out of the beat up loop. And then I want you to start living your someday today instead of continuing to put that off. Hey, Mary, welcome back. So excited to share with you guys today. Okay, we're going to recap step 2, which was the small bits of time exercise that we did yesterday. We're going to find 15 minutes to change your life. So day 2 goal. Last night our homework was to find 15 minutes from the analysis that we did yesterday and use it to build a new area. So I'm hoping that you guys wrote out your goal. So let me know where your 15 minutes is coming from. Is it coming from your television? Is it coming from your getting ready time? Are you going to listen while you clean your house? What is it that you're going to take your 15 minutes from? And if everybody could respond, then we'll be able to see My 15 minutes I've been taking recently is from my personal time because I can be really tinker in the morning a lot and lose loads of hours. And I really do. I get up in the morning, and right now I'm in a Hebrew study. And by turning that on, it gets me out of the house and I feel really efficient and super pumped up. All right. So I want you to take a minute and I want you to picture yourself feeling balanced. And Mary, I believe you were working on your mind. So imagine how it would feel if you were putting more time into building your mind and working on personal development and learning some skills to help you feel balanced. How would that feel? And to be able to take 15 minutes a day and do that has really made the biggest difference in my life, and it can make the biggest difference in y'all's lives too. All right, so I'm going to share a little bit more about my journey. So Penny's going to repurpose 15 minutes a day from my work and use it to build your body. Yay, Penny! I'm going to hold you to it. I'm going to be like, put down. So Mary's taking it out of leisure, television, and media. Awesome. So today I'm going to give you some ideas on books, and I also have loads and loads of Audible books, and I can share your first one for free too. So if you guys private message me and you're like, give me an idea for a book, I can respond and give you a link to your first free Audible book. Now, that's a great way to build your mind. And then build your body, Penny. There's all kinds of ideas, but you're a great hiker, so I'm sure you have some good ideas. But I have my sister and I actually started this really cool thing where we bought in Prime Video. It only costs $7 a month, and you can subscribe to Jillian, and it has all these different videos, and Heather tries a new one like every day. It's like walking and exercise, and Jillian can be pretty aggressive, but she has some awesome, really short ones that are really awesome. So it's neat how you could take small bits of time and really make a huge impact. Hi, Linda. Welcome. So glad to have you. And hi, Lisa. Okay. So let me just share a little bit more about my journey and how this process I'm teaching you this week absolutely made such a huge difference in my life. So you'll remember on Monday, I shared a little bit about my story, how in 2016, I went to a conference and it was my wake-up call. I was like, I am out of balance. Like, I am unhappy and I need to do something different. I was starting to learn that my life tires were out of balance, and I started some coaching and I started really seeking. And despite the fact I had grown up in a family that was big time into the Bible, and I knew I had read a lot of Bible and heard it when I was a kid, I got lost on life's way. And I was so focused on my job and my career and making money. I was like, I'll read the Bible someday. Hopefully I get a warning before I die so I can get right. And I was really miserable. And until I realized that the spirit was the battery that runs my whole body and got back to the spirit, I wasn't going to feel balanced. And maybe your area is you haven't been building your mind, right? Because Mary and I used to work together, and I'll use you as an example if that's all right. But we loved working with each other, but all we did was accounting. Like, she was really good on SAP and I was really good at accounting, and we did accounting all the time. But you get home and your brain's so tired, you're like, let me just stare at the television, or I would watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit and drink red wine. I didn't want to do anything else. And what was happening is that I was kind of imploding into myself, and all I did was work and jump out of an airplane. And I just remember feeling really stuck, and I was stuck in a corner, and I had done everything I felt like I was supposed to do, but I really was unhappy and I didn't know what to do. So the big game changer for me was that I got back to the Bible, and I started taking 15 or 30 minutes, and I was like, let me go read this book. You know, my family has said it's great, so let me go find out what it says. And I was blown away. What I read in the Bible after I got through it was love God and love others. And that's my mission now. I want to love God first, and I want to love others, and I want to share everything that I learn so that other people don't have to remain stuck. Because I think it's sad that we spend so much time learning a career or a job, or maybe we're a stay-at-home mom and we spend all this time and then we leave nothing for ourselves. And that's not how we were created. So that's the reason I'm doing the Journey Through Stuck. So even though I got back to the Bible and I started to find some balance, something was still missing. All right. Because I am so type A. And I'm sorry, Penny, I use that word. I'm driven and focused, which can be amazing when you are starting a career or you're taking care of your family or you want to do something around the farm, because I am not afraid of most things and I'll just go get it done. Like I will find a way. I don't care. Which can be really great, but not so great when you're just focused all the time. And now you need to be quiet and listen to God. And there was a big dream inside of me and this big mission and purpose. And I knew it was in there, but I couldn't verbalize it. And it was kind of trapped under years and years of this, like doing all the responsible adult stuff. And it was just really, I don't know, I just really felt lost. So this is a picture of me in 2016. And you guys are going to have to come on later today. I found a video. I played it for my sister yesterday. But on the Monday, after I went to this conference in 2016, I found my very first video that I recorded. And it's hilarious to go back and listen to how similar I sounded 5 years ago. So I knew I was seeking, but I didn't know where to go. So I went and I studied and I studied and I studied and I studied. But the harder I worked, the more stuck I felt, because there's so much information out there. I don't know if you guys have gone out and actually, I know a lot of you guys have taken a lot of training, and different coaches will say different things. And you go and you Google vision and you get all these divergent views. And you're like, how do I take all this stuff and make it work for me? How do I find my mission? How do I find my purpose? What is Father God trying to tell me between all of this stuff? Right? So I was a personal training junkie, and I have been on this hunt to make this easier for other people to actually find their someday and to start live it now, because I don't want them to have to go through all of the pain and suffering that I have been going through. And I see your comment. Yeah, Linda, you and I have really been training a lot, and Penny, and I know a lot of you ladies have. Lisa, I've seen you guys in a bunch of the different trainings, and we seek and we seek and we seek. And it's like, how do I take this and make it work for me? So I kept asking myself, it's working for everybody else. Why isn't it working for me? I tried to repeat what everybody else said. I was listening to all these great leaders, and I was like, well, so-and-so says this. I'm going to say what they say. And so-and-so says that. I'm going to say what they say. But it wasn't me. I felt like a kid playing dress up, and I kept asking myself, what's wrong with me? Why am I so stuck? How do I apply all of this information to my personal journey? And hence was born the 7 awkward steps from stuck to your beautiful life, because it does feel awkward. We have not been trained to actually think about our someday. What I heard for most of my life was go to work and have a job, or if you're, a mom, go be the best mom that you can be. Our sister Millie, that's, her job. She does a great job at it. She homeschools 4 kids. And I know, Linda, that was your job for a long time. And we go and we do what everybody else has told us to do, right? And then we are like, but wait, was this what I was created for? And when you start to do something new, it feels really awkward, just like riding a bike. But just like riding a bike, the first pedal, it takes a lot of courage, right? You have to get on there. You're not sure if it's going to work. You're not sure if you're going to fall, but then you slowly learn how to do it, and your courage becomes confidence. And the more you take those steps, the more you're able to actually find who you were created to be. So I've put together a step-by-step GPS system. It's the Get Past Stuck system, so that people can tailor it to their own personal journey. There's a lot of tools out there, and different ones will apply to different people at different times. Like maybe we need to work on not being so mean to ourselves. I talk a lot about the inner bully zombies and how they are saying awful things to us. So how do you quiet the inner bully zombies? What tools can I use to make them be quiet? How do I build my relationship with God? How do I go and build my mind again? Where do I start? Who was I meant to be, and how do I go and live that? My main objective is really to help people to navigate through stuck, through teamwork and collaboration, and lots and lots and lots of support. The challenge that I've had with stuck is that I didn't want to admit that I was stuck, because I'm driven and focused, and I like for people to think I have it all together, and I don't, right? We don't, and we're not meant to go through this stuff alone. And if we go back to the main principle in the Bible, it's love God and love others. And he tells us to pray for each other a lot. There's a reason that we're meant to share stuck and to be honest about our stuck and to support each other through our stuck, because stuck is going to happen. And if we are not growing, we're dying. right? We're meant to be growing and learning. And every time we learn something, we start with courage and it becomes confidence. We feel good about that one. Then we go learn something else. The process starts over again. So we're constantly going to be reapplying this system, reapplying this roadmap, reapplying these tools over and over again to help us to really become the big, beautiful creature that God designed for us to be. Yes, Linda, the look of having it all together is such a facade. It's so true. Thank you for sharing that. It's just been such a journey, and I really didn't want to say I was stuck. But I am. I get stuck a lot. Stuckity, stuck, stuck. Say it out loud several times during the day. It'll make you laugh and it makes you feel better. Good company in a journey makes the way seem shorter. And that's so true. So when you have a supportive system and a supportive team, it can make all the difference for you moving through your stuck. So I welcome you to come with me on your journey. If you can relate to my story and you're tired of feeling stuck and you're really ready to live your someday today, then please come to the Awkwardly Beautiful Biz /journey and let's talk about what's possible for you. You can set up a 30-minute talk and we can just talk about you're stuck, where you are. Do I have any ideas that can help you? And maybe the Journey Through Stuck and the GPS team is exactly what you need to help you to take that next step towards your big, bold, beautiful someday. Awesome. So now that you know more about my story, and I hope it can help, I just want to impress upon you how much these tools in particular have helped me. I started with life balance. That is the very first thing my coach took me through, was what I took you through on day one. So I'm telling you everything that started me on my journey. And if you use these tools and you apply them, you'll really see some benefit right away. And then if you want to apply them over and over and you really want to work through stuck, then let's chat. All right, so let's write your 30-day plan. I'm so excited. And pull out your handout. So we've got a goal properly set is halfway reached. So if it's properly set, and Mary, you'll be able to relate to this because we used to do SMART goals all the time for our job, but now we're going to do them. We're going to create a SMART plan on our life. And I don't know if any of you have ever thought about doing that, but I've set these pie in the sky goals. Like on Monday, I'm going to run a half marathon or on blank, I'm going to do Y. But if we don't get specific, then it doesn't get done. So one of the biggest things too about this we're going to talk about today is to make sure that you have what you need to get started. So the first thing in setting a SMART plan is to be specific. It's got to be well-defined and clear. And we're going to spend some time on that today because that is so important. And I'm going to give you some really good examples on how to make your goal for your life well-defined and clear. We're going to take the 15 minutes we found yesterday and we're going to write a well-defined and clear goal. And we're going to set ourselves up today to be successful so we can start tomorrow applying this 15 minutes real time and you can see the results start. Measurable, so track your progress toward the goal. We have a very beautiful tracker that Penny put together. She's like amazing genius with the graphics. And we will teach you that tomorrow. So make sure you come back tomorrow and learn how to measure. And then it's attainable. It's within reach and realistic. We already know that, right? 15 minutes. It's totally attainable. You guys have already identified where your 15 minutes are coming from. It's relevant. It's important to you and your life purpose. So we know that because on Monday, we looked at our life balance and we looked at the tires. We saw where we were low and we're going to spend our time building that one up so we start to feel more whole. And it's time-based. We're going to set it for 30 days because 30 days is a good amount of time to really bake in that habit. The biggest thing I want you to do is to repeat it over and over till it becomes a habit. And then you're allowed to add on another one. And I hate to say aloud because I'm not your mom, but that what I have found is if I do one and I do it until it's a habit and I get through that integration time, you know how anything new feels weird. So let's get to where you're confident about the first one, and then we can repeat the process and bolt on another one. And yes, ma'am, Lisa, you can get that website again. Penny, do you mind putting it in the comments for me? Or Heather? I think Penny can do it too. But yes, ma'am, and I will make sure it's up so that way you guys can get to it. Thank you for asking. All right, we're going to get specific on your 30-day plan. Are you ready? The most effective way to do it is to do it, says Amelia Earhart, the first lady to cross the Atlantic by herself. I think she knew something about action, huh? All right. So if you're going to boost your body, and I've got a couple of you on here who want to do that. So we're going to take 15 minutes a day during work breaks, Penny, or I'm going to make you take a break, and first thing in the morning to boost your body. And during those 15 minutes, I'm going to take a walk. If you take a walk, that will be 2,000 steps a day, and it becomes a lot of miles in a year. And I'm going to tell you that tomorrow. It is crazy what you can do with 15 minutes a day. By the end of the 30 days, I will have walked at least 30 miles, which is really exciting. My energy will increase and my clothes will fit better. And maybe it's just that you need that step away. I found when I worked my accounting job that if I would stop in the middle of the day and go take a walk, I was actually more mentally clear when I came back than if I sat there and tried to jam through. Sometimes we just need to step away. I did it this morning. I was having all kinds of trouble with the internet, and I was like, I need to go down and check out the greenhouse. And it's crazy how just that like short stepping away will really reset you. Strengthen your mind. So Mary, this one was for you for sure. And I'm trying to remember, I think Lisa, you said you wanted to work on your mind as well. So take 15 minutes a day during your housework. And both of you guys had lots of housework. So take 15 minutes during your housework to strengthen your mind. During the 15 minutes, I will listen to and I really want you to get specific about the books you're going to listen to. I highly recommend The Compound Effect if you haven't heard it yet. And that will take 5 hours, followed by the 5-second rule. So if those are the two that you choose, and I am happy to share some Audible links with you if you want to send me a private message, I will totally do that. But you would be through completely in 15 minutes a day, you would be through completely The Compound Effect and halfway through the 5-second rule, right? So crazy. And by the end of the year, you would have listened to 18 books, which will be 18 new principles you can apply in your life. We're going to do it every day for the next 30 days. And by the end of 30 days, I will have completed one book and be halfway through the second one. See how these goals are really, really specific so you know what you're doing. Enhance your heart. I'm going to take 15 minutes a day out of my television time. And during the 15 minutes, we'll have a family sharing time. The family is going to do this every day for the next 30 days. And by the end of 30 days, we will have better understand each other and improve our listening skills. And build your spirit. I'm taking 15 minutes a day during my housework to build my spirit. During the 15 minutes, I will listen to I Love the Dream Giver. That's 3.5 hours, followed by Walking with God. Also another amazing one, 7 hours. If you want to listen to the Bible, I've actually started reading it. I found a plan where you can get through the Bible 15 minutes a day. So I've started reading it. So you can listen if you want to listen to me, whatever you want to do. But if you do this every day for the next 30 days, by the end of 30 days, you'll have completed a book and be halfway through the second one. If you choose to do the Bible route, you'll be well along your way to finishing the Bible in a year. So those are SMART goals. So tonight, your homework is in your handout. I want you to write out your 30-day plan. We've got all the examples here for you. If you want some ideas on Audible books, please just private message me and I'm happy to share links or give you like a recommendation. I have loads of them. And I would love to help in that way. I've realized that I don't have to be perfect. All I have to do is show up and enjoy the messy, imperfect, and beautiful journey of my life. Kerry Washington. I love that quote. So you're making amazing progress. I'm so proud of you. You're starting to reclaim your life by taking 15 minutes a day, which is achievable for anybody. And I am so excited to see tomorrow what your goal is and how well you guys have done. So far, we've completed a life balance audit and decided which area needs more time. We found 15 minutes a day to build one area. And today, you're going to create a 30-day plan that works for you. I'm so excited. So come back tomorrow for the rest of the story. And please bring a friend. Friends, don't let friends stay stuck. We're going to create a new habit tomorrow. So you're going to hear all about how to measure your results, how to celebrate your results, and how to stay in what I call the can-do loop, because life happens and we fall off the wagon. Just don't let it keep going. All right. So love you guys. I'm so, so, so excited. And I love, love, love all y'all's comments. I'm going to get back and I'll read through every one of them and make sure that I respond. And I just appreciate you guys being on. Please make sure that you share this with anybody else struggling with time. And I'm sending the biggest hug ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye now.